Now we are going to discuss about no entitlement. Okay, plan. You can go to US underscore. Create an entitlement. This is called approvals. No entitlement. Okay, before no, I will make qualification. पहले qualification बनाते हैं. Qualifications. US underscore. Plan UAM आएगा. Legislative data group. You can write as US legislative data group. Status active. Okay.
Okay.
And rolling backward, type calendar years. After start date, you can write here as 1st of this month, 31st of the month. And sorry, start days not 30th, 1st of the month. Okay, the start day is 1, start month is 6. 6 you can see 1st June. So this is the thing. Go to participation. Qualification rule is absent start date. As of when date ho gaya. Select and add. Qualification. Agility profile, save and close. Save and close. We have made an eligibility profile like this. Go to entitlements. Now we can write here matrix. After start date. Expression builder. Qualification expression builder. Qualification that we have discussed yesterday. Go to derived. Age factor. Right here as age 60. You can write absences. No. And right here as operators, positions, or else create as higher date. Higher date operators greater than entities, higher date. Okay. Insert into expression higher date. Select as operators greater than derived entities, higher date. So this is the way I can write it down. Higher date is like greater than or else in between. Insert into expression.
Okay.
This and 10 to 12. So this is the way we can write it down. Okay. See synthetic error यहाँ आ गया. ठीक है? Right? So this is the, we can save it like this. Okay.
Okay.
Qualifications we can add as sequence 10, detailed duration 6 hours or 3 hours, patient at qualification payment percentage 100%. Entitlement formula if you have, you can save there. So detail name is what? A qualification means like whatever is the qualification you have. Whatever the qualification the person has, that means what's maternity? Save and close. Okay. Okay. So this is the thing. Entries and balances. Absence entry formula, rate definitions. Absence payment rate rule, that means what is the rate with which we are going to pay the person. Okay, what is the rate with which we are going to pay the person? Absence rate. And integration means if you want to integrate with the payroll, you can create an element and you can transfer that to payroll. Save and close. So this is the way we are going to do it. Okay. So what is the, now coming to, so qualifications ho gaya. Now we can come to US underscore search for your qualifications. Search for your qualifications. You can see here.
Okay.
Right. And now we can create no entitlement. Qualifications. Now you can create entitlement. One calendar year, start of the month, context हुआ. Now right here as participation. Participation means select and add. On loss of plan means what? That means on when you are losing, when your loss of plan eligibility means that you are, when the person is not having the eligibility 3 months working. That means this is the eligibility profile I'm going to attach. Loss of plan means like if the eligibility only. That means if the plan is not successful enough, then you can use that eligibility profile 3 months working. Okay. So this is the eligibility profile I'm attaching to this no entitlement plan. Now one more thing, no entitlement plan is not available for, we don't get paid for that. Okay. We don't get paid for this no entitlement plan. Okay. Entries, we don't get paid on this no entitlement plan.
Okay.
Go to entries and balances.
Okay.
Other adjustments means like what you want to adjust, clerical error and compensatory error. Okay, so like what is the adjustment that you have?
Okay.
Adjustment means like whatever error you are having. So this you can adjust that thing. Absence payment rate definitions. Okay. Now this is your question. Transfer absence payment information for payroll processing. That means if you want to transfer the payroll information, then you can transfer, right? You can have to create an element for transferring that payroll information, right?
Yeah.
So you uncheck this box and then you can write this thing. So you have to write, this is the payroll interrogation. So you can uncheck this box, but I'm not unchecking this box. I'm just checking I'm not checking this box because I don't want payroll integration, right? I'm just showing an example because I have to create an element regarding that. Okay, so this is the thing. Attributes, rate name, you can write here as absence rate. If you have created a rate names, rate definition is what? Like you have to create a rate definition. That means according to which you are supposed to calculate the rate at which rate flat amount or whatever amount rate, you're going to calculate the absence plan. No entitlement. Okay, save and close.
Okay.
So this is no entitlement. Go to plan attributes. Plan UM is number of hours, calendar year. Okay. Participation, loss of eligibility, you can see entries and balances, other adjustment rate definitions, whatever. Okay. Save and close. So this is the way we are going to do it. Now coming to compensatory and donation. We have discussed accruals, qualifications, no entitlement. Now compensatory or donation. Click on compensatory. Continue. Plan. Description. Right here, US legislative data group status active. No expiration. Date. Expiration date 10 calendar days on expiry. On loss of plan eligibility, that means when you are going to lose that loss of plan, right? When you're going to when that plan is going to expire, sorry, when that plan is going to you're not eligible for the plan, so you can disperse the positive balance, recover the negative balance.
Okay.
So you have checking this checkbox. That means you want that thing to happen. Disperse positive balance, recover negative balance, right? Select
Okay.
and add. Write here as 10. Eligibility you can write here as 3 months working. Save and close. So this is the eligibility profile I'm attaching. Employee termination, disperse and recover negative balance. If you want to check this checkbox, because after employment termination, you want to have positive balance, you have to negative balance, right?
Okay.
Plan rules. One more thing I just forgot. Waiting period. This is very important. Waiting period is 10. That means how much time the employee is going to wait to get this compensatory plan. 10 days. Suppose, okay, if enrollment started as 1 day, 10 days, and this is the waiting period, 10 calendar days. Now, vesting rule. What is the vesting rule? Vesting rule is elapsed period. Vesting rule is like how much duration? Suppose 3 days. Waiting, there's a difference between vesting period and waiting period. Vesting period is what? Waiting period is what? Apply and accrue leaves. Okay?
Yeah.
And we can apply and accrue leaves. Waiting period. And vesting period is you can apply for leaves. You not be allowed to apply for leaves and use balance. That is called vesting period. You will not be allowed to apply for leaves and use balance. Okay? And waiting period is you can apply and accrue for leaves. That is the difference. Okay?
Okay.
So this is the thing. And approval provision rate. I have told you what is front loaded and incremental. Approval method front loaded is like when you employees will get all the leaves in one shot. Incremental means he will not see his daily balance of leaves. Incremental means he will not see his daily balance of leaves. Approval rate is 25, ceiling is 40, and entries and balances may balance update and cash. Accruing after accruing 40 leaves, check 2 boxes. Just a second, I'll just go to entries and balances and write here as adjustments. Balance adjustment. Manual adjustment, enable for manager, enable for reasons you can write here, not all. Enable expiry date updates. If you want to have compulsory, enable for administrator, manager, and workers. Okay, dispersal rule, that means flat amount. Disbursement rule means like when you are maximum number of the worker is eligible to request a cash disperse. Maximum number of hours that the worker can request when you want to limit the amount to a certain number of hours. That means workers can initiate a cash disbursement request for the approval of donation plans. Administrative to initiate a cash disbursement on the behalf of the worker. So when you are talking about disbursement rule, disbursement, you have to enable for managers, enable for workers, and that is configure the disbursement rule and define limits for the number of hours to disperse. Rate definitions here. Rate name you can write, absence rate. Rate definitions. Okay, additional details. So this is not required. Okay, save and close. So this is the compensation part. Compensation part is like what? When you create a compensation, you want to compensation is what? Compensatory. Compensatory is what? That means if you want to what is compensatory? I forgot. Decide when to enroll workers in the compensatory plan, enroll when to disenroll terminated worker from the plan. Define a vesting period if you want to enroll workers, specific to our plan enrollment. So compensatory means like you have to compensate time balance for the workers. So you have to go for manual adjustments, or you can go for this thing here. So what is the compensatory plan you can go for? So this is the thing. Okay. Save and close. I have written down in my slide. Employees are often required to work excess hours outside of the regular work schedule, which is overtime hours, hours worked on a holiday. These excess hours can be converted to earn compensatory time hours. Okay, so how much extra hours you're working out of your work, that is called compensatory time. Create absence plans of this type to track earned compensatory time that can be used for time off. Compensatory time is offered as a compensation for working outside of the regular work schedules. Instead of paying overtime, an employer can create a policy to give paid time off, right? So when you're working about compensatory plan, click on compensatory plan and click on participation. This is the way. So waiting period is 10 days. That means you have to wait for 10 days to approve that plan. Plan rules, go for 3 calendar duration, 100%. Entries and balances, go to disbursement rule. That means what is the flat amount? A disbursement rule that what is disbursement rule? I forgot. Let me check just a second. Disbursement. Actually, absences is filled of tabs. You get confused. What is this tab all about? I have done this training so many times, but I just forgot. Define the number of hours to disperse. For example, you can select flat amount. When you select flat amount, you specify the following. You must specify from the trends. Minimum number of hours that workers is eligible to request a cash disbursement. Oh, how many? How can he disperse that amount? What is the amount? Disbursement rule is flat amount. That means how many hours he can work to disperse that amount. That means how much hours he supposed. It is like 10,000. It's not. You have to edit it. Update. Okay. Okay. So we have made these 4 plans we have made, right? You can see disbursement to the maximum number of hours the worker is eligible to request to cash disbursement. Absence plan for approvals and donations go to entries tab. Configure the disbursement rules and define rules for the number of hours to disperse. For example, you can select either formula or flat amount. You can select the specified this thing. You can don't specify for click cash disbursement. Managers can navigate to this page and you can write your cash disbursement. Click on absence record, my client group. So this is the way we can do it.